Man, that is so strange. YouTube. What art thou doing? Man, we wait for some people to jump into this live, man, because yeah, we got a random live. What day is today? It is Monday, August 10th. Got a little birthday shout out to do. We jump into some comments here. Get some people sometimes to get in here. Man, I'm gonna talk about some stuff. I'm gonna talk my stuff. Let's see. Yeah. I'm gonna talk my stuff, man. I'm gonna talk my stuff today, man. I got something to talk about, man. We got some updates with YouTube updates. Mm. YouTube, what art thou doing? We got a birthday shout out today. Shout out to one of my brothers back home in New York. My brother Shaw. Today is his birthday. My man hit the 46. 46. Man, happy birthday, brother. You is getting old. Let me tell you. We have grown. I can't even talk. I'm already 46. I can't even say nothing. I can't say nothing. Q in the bill. What up, Q? What's going on with you? Phallus is working. I understand that. I understand. Money is a resource that we need. You know, a lot of people try to make money sound bad, but it is even written in the word. The word says, for the love of money is the root of all evil. It doesn't say money is the root of all evil. It says for the love of. You know what I mean? So it's a resource that we need. So I understand, my sister. Secure Thallus bag. Secure it. I ain't mad at it. Q, man, I just got back from New York. So I'm out of the loop. So I'm gonna go over like Z Sneakerhead. I am aware of these Eminem encores. I've been seeing the buzz, but I'm kind of out of the loop. So I'm gonna go over some stuff. But here goes the but. I also heard that YouTube is making some changes to their monetization, the YouTube Partner Program. So I'm gonna put on a video. I know you're at work, but normally whenever I share a video, people tell me they can't hear the sound. So I'm gonna go into a share mode and just let me know, Q, if you can hear anything. Because if not, I guess I'll just read it. Man, I ain't done a live in so long. I'm over here. I'm on the struggle bus. I'm like, how do I share my screen? All right, it ain't the camera button. Oh snap! Where's my screen share button? Slacking. All right, it ain't there. Come on, man. Were there some changes to my studio? What am I missing here? BMW strategy. What up? He said, "Yo, M-Tip, what up? Well, yo, what's good, fam? Just picked up the brick after bricks. For 287 total with shipping. It's not bad. Good thing I waited. That's not bad at all, man. That is not bad at all, man. And I know you saw it because you already chimed in, man. I was rocking my brick after bricks, man. Super comfortable. I was walking around Times Square with the family, and I had no issues. But I talk about those sneakers, man. They are dumb comfortable. Q said, "How was the weather in New York?" Yo, so it wasn't that bad. I want to say we hit 90 degrees on one of the days, but it's the humidity, man. I don't know. Ugh. Look, man. Look, that humidity be hitting something different. You know, I mean, I'm born and raised, man, in Queens, but I don't know. I got back there and my sinuses started acting up, and it depended on where I was at. Like if I was in like it was weird. If I was in like a well air conditioned area, I was okay. But the moment it got kind of muggy and humid, and my sinuses, my nostrils are getting clogged up, and so and the weather was crazy because you know we had gotten some rain a couple of days in a row, and there was even a power outage in Queens where I was staying at, you know. But yeah, look at Q standing up for your boy. He said, "Bro is gorgeous." He said, "And bro is married." Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He said, "Yeah, I'm happy for him." Appreciate you though. Thanks for tapping in. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. I would appreciate it. Yo, I don't know what is going on with my StreamYard. All right. I think I found it actually. Window. Okay. Stand by. I think I found it. Choose what to share. All right. Stand by. My bad. I think I found it. New opportunities to earn. All right. Share. All right. Now I should be sharing my screen. Let me know. Somebody let me know. Do me a favor. You see how rusty I am. I haven't been on a live in a while, so I'm like a newbie at this. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me know if y'all can hear this video.
New opportunities to earn and changes to the YouTube Partner Program. We're making important.
No, that wasn't the one I wanted to play.
YouTube is updating the YouTube Partner Program, including revenue sharing for Premium Lite, new Shorts incentives, and updated YPP entry thresholds for ads and premium revenue sharing.
Was y'all able to hear that? Somebody comment down below and let me know, please. Let me know if you were able to hear that video. Because if not, I don't know what else to do anyway. Was you able to hear that video? Loud and clear. All right, perfect. I'm going to play this. So this is going to be for all of my content creators. So, man, here goes the crazy part. I'm going to play this video, and then I'm going to go into like my little personal journey behind getting monetized on YouTube. Because if you are into the content creation, if you're looking to make some money on this platform, YouTube is wilding out. That's what they doing. All right, so let me play this video, then I'll get back to my joint.
But what does that mean for your channels? Hello, Insiders. I'm Renee Ritchie, a longtime creator now working at YouTube, and here's what's up. Starting February 1, 2027, if you have a long-form channel already in YPP, nothing is changing for revenue sharing. If you have a Shorts channel already in YPP, you'll need to maintain 10 million Shorts views over 90 days to keep ads and premium revenue, but there'll be new incentive programs to help you earn. If you have a long form and Shorts channel already in YPP, nothing changes for long form ads and premium revenue sharing, but you'll still need to maintain 10 million Shorts views over 90 days to maintain Shorts ads and premium revenue sharing. If you're working to get a channel into YPP, fan funding and shopping thresholds remain the same. But for long form, you'll now need 8,000 hours of watch time, or for Shorts, 20 million views in the last 90 days for ads and premium revenue sharing. And the channel will still need to maintain 10 million Shorts views over 90 days to maintain Shorts ads and premium revenue. To keep everything running smoothly, the updated agreement terms will be landing in YouTube Studio soon. All monetizing creators will have 6 months to review and sign the new agreements to continue earning. Much more information in the related video link. Please let me know your thoughts and questions in the comments, and keep it real.
All right. Number one, it's too quiet, man. I'm live streaming by myself. We need to put some music on up in here. Hold on. It's too quiet. Let's throw some music on. What they need to do is put some new music. They need to add some music. Man, I don't even know how to even. It's one of my go-tos right here. Which one is my joint? Is it Daydreaming? Yeah, it wasn't that one. Yeah, I think it's that one right there. All right. Man, let's talk about this YouTube and monetization, man. I got some I have like a bad feeling about this. It took me 3 years to get monetized on YouTube. 3 years. You will hear some people testimonials about YouTube and monetization in particular. YouTube is a very difficult platform to get monetized on and start making some money on. But when I say very difficult, there's a lot of ways to make money on social media. So I'm just talking about through the YPP, which is YouTube Partner Program in particular. There's multiple ways to make money online, whether you're monetized through that particular platform or not, because if you have a service or a product that you're providing or selling, then you can always make money with your service or product, regardless if you're monetized through that actual platform. So you can make money on Facebook or Facebook Marketplace without being monetized on Facebook, you know, if you have a product or service. So I'm talking specifically with just the YouTube Partner Program all by itself. There are times when I'll do a live and people would tell me, you know, they're trying to get monetized, and it's difficult. It's really difficult to do. Being monetized on YouTube is actually so difficult. I have thought about creating a separate YouTube channel on how to be a content creator, not because I'm the man or nothing like that. It's just because I'm such a small channel, and I remember exactly what it took for me to do it. And I've seen like people make mistakes along the way. And when I say make mistakes, I'm not talking about like bad videos and bad lighting and not having a good mic and stuff like that, because we all do that. Like anyone all did. I'm talking about like paying for views or going to certain platforms that you pay for subscribers and stuff like that. Like you don't want to do none of that stuff. You don't want to do none of that stuff. Jay Elevate in the build. What up? What up? Sneaky Tyler said, what up, man? What up, man? Sneaky Tyler said, I just got my Bonnie James, Nike, LeBron, Witness 9, and congrats on that, cop. Congrats on that, cop. We got a shout out here. Cute. What's good? What up? Jay was working on Jay's working on his video. Jay, if you get your video up, let me know. I'm checking my phone. I'll show you some love. Let me know if you got your video popping. But yeah, man, this whole monetization thing is like crazy, because I vividly remember how difficult it was for me to get monetized. I literally just put this in one of my videos. Man, it wasn't an easy feat. So depending on who you're talking to, you know, like some of these mega creators, like these huge content creators, man, they can get monetized in a week, right? Some people share their stories with you and be like, oh, you know, it was super easy or whatever the case is. Man, it was difficult. It was difficult for me to get monetized. And after I'm looking at this video with my own two eyes, I see, and Jay, there is an impact to us who are currently monetized, because I literally just watched the video. Let me pause this music for a second. It just kind of gets real quiet in here, so I'll be putting the music on. But I'm going to play this video again, Jay.
YouTube is updating the YouTube Partner Program, including revenue sharing for premium light, new shorts incentives, and updated YPP entry thresholds for ads and premium revenue sharing. But what does that mean for your channel?
Yeah, what does that mean for my channel?
Hello, insiders. I'm Richie, a longtime trader now working at YouTube.
Wait, my bad. I wasn't even sharing the screen. Look, I was playing it and I wasn't even sharing the screen. Hold up. Let me share it again. My bad. I was wilding just now. I was wilding. All right. Let's do it again.
YouTube is updating the YouTube Partner Program, including revenue sharing for premium light, new shorts incentives, and updated YPP entry thresholds for ads and premium revenue sharing. But what does that mean for your channel?
Right. What does it mean for my channel?
Hello, insiders. I'm Richie, a longtime creator now working at YouTube, and here's what's up. Starting February 1, 2027, if you have a long-form channel already in YPP, nothing is changing.
So if you have a long form already in your YouTube Partner Program, nothing is changing for long form. But here comes the hit.
Changing for revenue sharing. If you have a shorts channel already in YPP, you'll need to maintain 10 million shorts views over 90 days to keep ads and premium revenue. But there'll be new incentive programs to help you earn.
All right. Now he just said, but, but if you have short form videos already in YPP, the YouTube Partner Program, you need to you need 10 million short views over 90 days to maintain revenue sharing. However, new shorts incentives are on their way. So there's going to be a new short incentive program. I'm going to let him finish before I get back to this.
If you have a long form and shorts channel already in YPP, nothing changes for long form ads and premium revenue sharing, but you'll still need to maintain 10 million shorts views over 90 days to maintain shorts ads and premium revenue.
All right, I'm not even going to let him finish after that. Number one, I don't know about anybody else, but I'm not getting millions of views on none of my videos, long form or short form. All right, let me say it a better way. I'm not getting 100,000 views on none of my videos. All right, let me be a little bit more humble. I'm not getting 10,000 views on none of my videos. What do you mean 10 million short views in 90 days? Bro, I haven't gotten 1 million views in 3 years. Why are you playing yourself? You see, this is the problem that I have, man. YouTube is literally playing themselves. Like, what? Yo, why is you playing yourself? What do you mean if you maintain 10 million views in 90 days? Bro, I haven't gotten 1 million views in 3 years. The rant's gonna be real. Like, my rant is gonna be real. Like, what are you talking about? I look, I need somebody. I need a reasonable person to make it seem like, oh yeah, bro, that's just 10 million views in 90 days. Like, if you've been doing this for any amount of time, you should be able to hit that threshold. That's cap. That's what? Man, that's for the big content creators. Nothing changes for them. That's for those guys. I'm trying to tell y'all. Jay Elevate's gonna be starting a travel channel. Shout out to my guy Jay. So, in addition to his sneaker channel and his sneaker platform that he has, he's gonna be starting a travel channel. I am looking to. I've kind of been like all over the board, because before I had gotten monetized, I was telling people that I'm looking to start another channel as well. I'm gonna be bouncing somewhere around fitness, but watch this. I want to start like a fitness channel. Here goes my ideas. I wanted to start a fitness channel about about investing. Negative. That's a different channel. I want to start a fitness channel about being my age, being a little bit older, but then just being active. So just going on like daily walks every morning for the past couple of years. I don't know, the past 3 years or so. Every morning, like literally every day, I do push-ups, right? And I roll out the bed and I literally do push-ups. But I wanted to do like a fitness channel, like 40 plus and fit, you know what I mean? Or whatever age you are, but I don't know what the channel name would be. But I kind of want to do like a mild fitness. I don't want to get crazy on it, right? But just like, just kind of maintaining your body type of situation, whatever. So I'm talking about, I want to start a fitness channel. I'm a bowler and I'm kind of connected within the bowling community. So I thought about starting a bowling channel. I thought about doing like a finance channel because I invest into the stock market. And I want to do like a entry level, like into investing in, the stock market and stuff like that. I don't want to get too complicated. There's a lot of good gurus on YouTube that I even follow and watch for many years. So I'm not a guru, but I am someone who's made money in the stock market, right? Dang, I want to say there was another. I thought about a drumming channel. I play the drums in church. Even though I haven't drummed in a while now in church, but still, I'm a drummer. I know how to play the drums. I thought about doing like a drumming channel. I don't know. I kind of been all over the place. But to Jay's point, Jay is starting a travel channel, and the threshold to get monetized, oh, man, it's gonna be tough. Like, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna sit here and right, let me tell you what I am gonna do. Number one, anyone who's looking to get it done, you can do it. It's gonna take some work, because if it was difficult for you before, they just made it twice as hard because they just doubled up on the requirements, making it harder, like 2 times harder. So it's not impossible. It's just 2 times harder. you know. But as we see here on the screen, if you are currently monetized, right, and you have long form and shorts, there's no changes to long form. So we're good on the long form content. Now, truth be told, when it comes to the YouTube partner program, we get paid more money on our long form content anyway, right? So, but for the people that are making shorts and do get a lot of views from the shorts, they are making money off of the shorts. My boy Truth is in the build. Technology, what up, fam? So long form is not going to be impacted. If you are already in the YPP, the YouTube Partner Program, your long form content is not going to be impacted. However, 10 million short views over 90 days to maintain shorts revenue share. So what they're saying is, if you are currently monetized for long form and short form, come February 1st, 2027, now you need to have a threshold, like a minimum of 10 million. I want to do like my Dr. Evil, like 10 million shorts. You need to have 10 million views over a 90-day period to maintain your revenue share. And I guess in order to cushion the blow, because I don't know what the new incentives are, but what they're saying is for channels that's not currently meeting this threshold, there's going to be new short incentive program. So I honestly don't know what that means. That could mean, having like um having like an incentive to say, hey, post 5 short videos a week, and if you get 5,000 views, I don't know, you get $1. I don't know how they're gonna do it, right? But there's gonna be some sort of incentive program, which it should be, because I'm gonna tell you right now, oh, man, and this isn't I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I'm being very realistic. This new threshold of getting 8,000 hours, you still only need 1,000 subscribers. All right. And even for some people, 1,000 subscribers can be difficult. But when you drop shorts, I think it's easier to get subscribers whenever you have shorts. But 8,000 watch time hours and 10 million short views, that can be discouraging. It's not impossible. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but that can be discouraging, because I remember what it took for me to get 4,000 watch time hours. Y'all, a lot of y'all were actually here with me. Man, I was going live every day. Every day I was going live. I was going live every day. I didn't even have content to talk about. I was going live so often. Sometimes I was going live multiple times a day. I will go work. And come home and turn on this computer and get on live with y'all. And y'all show me so much love. Y'all were giving me super chats and super things. I mean, people, like, no lie, the love was truly felt. And that's literally what it took for me to get monetized. That's literally what it took for me to get monetized. Technology Truth said it's tough to do 10 million short views, period. Yeah, unless you're like a mega channel, like that's like, that's not even like realistic. Now, he said YouTube is getting worked by other platforms. That's why they're doing this. And what up, fam? Now, Truth, I agree with that, but I also see some greed here. And the reason why I'm saying I see greed is because YouTube is still like a mega platform that's grabbing a lot of attention. And I think and this is just my opinion, I think what's happening with YouTube is saying, we got a lot of people that's monetized. We got a lot of people that's monetized right now. So we're paying a lot of money out to content creators. Let's make it more difficult for them to make money on our platform. And this is the reason why I'm saying that. I've done like an extensive amount of research on how to get monetized on YouTube. So let me start by saying this. Every channel that is on this platform is already monetized. That's number one. We're not eligible to collect money from ad share revenue until we meet YouTube's requirements. So this is what that means. Jay is talking about starting a travel channel. when Jay starts his travel channel and he puts up his first video, his videos are gonna have ads on it. YouTube is already gonna be making money off of Jay's channel. He might have 5 subscribers. His video only got 10 views, 20 views, whatever. I'm not speaking nothing negative, you know what I mean? Because he didn't create it yet. I'm just being realistic. Let's say he gets 100 views. It don't matter. 1,000 views. It don't matter. 10,000. Let's say Jay's first video gets 25,000 views. 25,000 views. YouTube is already making money off of that channel. Now, he might get 25,000 views and get 10,000 watch time hours, but because he don't have 1,000 subs yet, he's not getting paid off of that video anyway. But YouTube already is. That's the whole point. YouTube is already getting money off of that video. So Jay's not monetized yet, but his channel is. That's how I can see the greed from YouTube popping in. Now, to your point, Truth, if YouTube was really getting worked, they would actually make it easier to become monetized on this platform, to try to convince people to come over. Hey guys, come over to YouTube. You used to need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours. Now you only need 500 subscribers and 2,000 watch. Come on over. Come make some money over here. Get off of those other platforms. We're going to make it very attractive and enticing for you to come over to us. But they're doing it the other way around. They're making it harder. Man, I'm not going to lie to you. This might be a good incentive to not be on YouTube for some people. Man, why not go over to Twitch? Yo, I'm not even going to lie to y'all. On my channel, even on X, right? Twitter, right? Old Twitter. Even on my X platform, I get AB, Adrian Boner and Dean the Great. Their videos are popping up on my feed like it's nobody's business. Like nobody's business. And these boys is making money streaming over there at Twitch. They and they're not the only ones. He said, I'm not saying getting work from the aspect of content creators. They have a ton of those. Oh, no, for sure. I'm saying getting work because people prefer to watch other platforms. No. I feel you. I feel you on that. And bro, you're definitely not wrong. You're definitely not wrong by any means. You're definitely not wrong. Them making this platform harder. I don't see anything. I don't see the positive. What's the word? I don't see like a positive gain by saying, "Oh yeah. I know why YouTube is doing this, man. This is great for us. This is gonna put more money in our pockets, whatever." Actually, the little bit of money that I make from shorts, because I don't make a lot of money from shorts. I had a short. I had posted a short that I had talked about which one is better, like the Gamma 11s or the Space Jam. That short got like 4,500 views, 4,500 views. I think I got like, I don't know, I could look it up, 25 cents, 50 cents, if that, you know what I mean? So it's not like I'm over here killing it, being monetized in shorts anyway, but like, no lie, I'm grateful, right? And I'm not saying that to complain. I'm saying that because I'm grateful. So watch this. So now YouTube, you want to take my 50 cents away? Like seriously? I only got 4,000 views on that video. I only got 27 cents or 50 cents, and you want to take my 50 cents away now because I don't get 10 million views? Like, that's why I'm calling this greed. Like, number one, I'm not securing the bag anyway. I'm not complaining. I'm grateful, right? Let me say it this way. I want my 27 cents because it adds up, right? It adds up over multiple videos. They're talking about snatching that away. Now, on the bottom, it does say new short incentive program. So obviously they're going to have some sort of new incentive program. But the reality behind it is, unless you're generating 10 million views in 90 days, which is crazy. That is, oh my gosh, man, that is absolutely insane. So what they're saying is, unless you're a mega channel, right, nothing changes for you. If you are a mega channel, everything remains the same for you. You're good. But if you're not meeting that threshold, we're about to take the pennies that we're giving you. Anyway, we're about to snatch the pennies out of your mouth, man. Pause. Your pockets. We're about to snatch the pennies out of your pockets. All right, fine. All right. Maybe somebody don't believe what I'm talking about. All right. That's cool. That's cool. Maybe you don't believe me. Where the heck is my I'm not even playing this game. Where's my dashboard at? I'm not even playing this game. Hold on. I'm working on something right now. Y'all bear with me. Y'all bear with me. All right. Here it goes. All right. Work with me a sec. Screen share. YouTube Studio. Share. All right. Can y'all see this? All right. Boom. Here we go. And Jay was like, hello. You ain't never. He said, I believe you, bro. All right. Well, here it goes. For everybody who's still tapped in. Number one, tap that like button because I greatly appreciate that, man. And what up? Say what up in the chat. Let me find my all right. Here goes my shorts, right? Nigel Sylvester video. I was in Times Square. Not many views, 321 views. I got 7 cents. Hopefully y'all can see because I'm switching screens here, so hopefully y'all can kind of see where I'm highlighting my mouse here. But that's on this one right here. So for the moment, I got 7 cents. Now there is kind of like a 2-day delay, like on your content. So it kind of takes them 2 days to kind of calculate like the pay and views and all that stuff, right? So sometimes it's like not even sometimes. There is a 2-day delay, but I'm just trying to prove a point here. This video got 1,100 views. It's not much, but this is full transparency. I don't get tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of views, let alone 1 million, let alone 10 million in 90 days. But I'm get off that rant for the moment. I want to prove a point. I got 1,100 views on this short, and with 1,100 views, I got 23 cents. All right, cool. I dropped a video with the pine green and SBs. Like, what do you prefer, the navy or the pine greens? I got 1,200 views. I got 16 cents. That one I haven't released that one. This video right here, how to apply mink oil to your undefeated fours. I got 432 views. Not a lot. I got 6 cents, 6 pennies. How to loose lace your undefeated fours. I got 1,200 views. I got 28 cents. I finally unds my Jordan 3 Cool Grays. I got 1,000 views at 16 cents. I got 38 cents on this one right here. And where's the one that I was telling y'all about with the... Let me find that one. When I was talking about the Space Jam or... All right, here it goes. Space Jam or Gammas, right? July 5th, 4,574 views, and I got 76 cents. If you take a look at these denominations here, I haven't broken $1 on any of these views. Shorts, my bad. I haven't broken a buck. I haven't broken a buck. I haven't broken $1. I'm not complaining. I'm grateful for the 70 cents, the 30 cents, the 15 cents, the 60 cents, the 6 cents, the 5 cents, because it adds up. Now YouTube want to snatch that away? You want to snatch away my coins? Like, yo, you want to take my you want to take my change away? Oh, I know. My bad, y'all. Because y'all don't be hearing me talk like this. Ken Norton in the build. What up, fam? Ken Norton in the build. I know. Y'all don't be hearing me talk like this. But this is like a serious message, man, because I'm showing y'all. This is full transparency. I'm showing y'all what I make being monetized on YouTube. I'm literally making change in my short form content, and you're talking about taking that away. I'm literally making change, and I'm making coins, and I want. See, here goes the deal. I'm not complaining about it. I want my coins. You're talking about snatching that away come February of 2027. Well, Mr. Think, you better get 10 million plus views. Like that's freaking easy. You said, nah, that's BS, my guy. They definitely should have adjusted for people who are actually faithfully posting on YouTube. 100%. He said, you're right. Every penny adds up for sure. Yeah, I want my pennies. And they talking about taking the pennies away. Come on, man. Come on. All right, cool. All right, cool. Because someone's going to be like, all right, Mr. Thinker, what are you making in your long form video? Well, here it goes. Here it goes. Let me scroll up here. Now, CPM, clicks per milli, all that stuff. Like I said, I've researched extensively, with the YouTube Partner Program, right? So different times, different seasons, different advertisers, all of that stuff. There's multiple things that plays a factor whenever you are getting paid, for your long form content. So your long form content does pay more. So right here, I got a $10.40, which isn't bad for 678 views. Now, don't get me wrong. Let me tell you what would be dope. I would love to get a video that pops off 20,000, 50,000, 100K views, 500,000 views, or 1,000,000 views. I would absolutely love to have a video that's paying a lot for your CPM. Like, I'll give you a good example. I got $10. Let me scroll down a little bit. I got $10.40 for this video. How to assemble Kicks and Company sneaker boxes, right? The little plastic containers from Walmart. I got $10.40 for only 678 views. That's not bad. I didn't even break 1,000 views, and I got $10 for that video. But not every video is created equally, and that's just the way it works. Because here, for my Jordan 12 Bloodlines, I got 2,492 views, and I got $10.87. And I'm not going to ask how, because I actually know how, but the point that I'm trying to prove is not all videos are created equal. So I got 2,400 views, and I got $10.87. And over here, I got 678 views, and I got $10.40. So that's just the way it works, right? Advertisers pay more during certain things. During the holiday season, Truth put me onto this. Technology here in the build, he put me onto this. But during certain seasons, they pay more money. They pay more money. Once again, this and absolutely, people don't know the different niches payout isn't the same. That is correct. So from what I've researched, unless this has changed, I know for sure. But gaming tends to get a lot of views. But I hear that the gaming niche actually is one of the niches that pay the least. Is gaming. Some of the highest paid ones are going to be like within a finance channel. I know finance gets paid a lot. I have heard that travel channels actually do pretty good. Matter of fact, I guess we could just look it up, right? So does it really matter how many views you get if they pay out is different anyway? Ken, that's a really good question, and let me tell you why. Video length matters as well. So let me just give you an example. If you make a video with the length of 8 minutes, we're going to use 8 minutes. If you make an 8-minute video, within that 8-minute video, YouTube will moderately place one ad over the course of that 8-minute video. This is when you're monetized. Now, here goes the problem with that. Here goes the problem. Let's say out of 8 minutes, I'm just going to make up a number. Let's say out of 8 minutes, that ad is going to be placed at the 3-minute and 20-second mark, right? So that means that you need to be watching my video for the first 3 minutes and 20 seconds, and then boom, that ad pops up. Now, when that ad pops up, that's when the creator gets paid. We get paid from that ad being shown. Now, with that being said, well, what happens if somebody dips before the ad comes up? Well, I get the credit for the view, but I don't get the money from the ad because you bounce that within the first 40 seconds. Maybe you watch the first 15 seconds and bounce. Maybe you watch the first 2 minutes and bounce, but and left, or fast forward it to the end or whatever the case is, and you've blown the ad. Now, they also pay us for people that have YouTube Premium, like myself. I have YouTube Premium, so they pay you for anyone who has YouTube Premium because then you're not going to get ads, right? But they compensate the content creator for anyone who has YouTube Premium. Who will watch the video, we get compensation for that. Let me throw this in the atmosphere. YouTube is so freaking smart. Their business, I have a moving company, right? Their business model is so freaking smart. Oh my goodness. YouTube is making money hand over fist because they catch money from the advertisers, and then they catch money from the viewers who don't. All right, here it comes. YouTube says, boom, we're a free platform, right? So if you want to get on here and watch a video, it's free. Don't cost a dime. It's free, right? But if you have an unpaid version of YouTube, you're going to get caught with the ads, just like TV commercials, right? You got to watch the commercial. Well, you don't got to watch it, you can walk away. But the point I'm trying to make is you can't just bypass it. You can't skip it. Now, if you have YouTube Premium, you can bypass the commercials, the ads. Now, YouTube, they're turning around saying this is how they make money in both directions. It don't matter. They catch you coming and going. Because YouTube got advertisers that says, hey, I'm Coca-Cola, right? I'm Coca-Cola, and I want to advertise our soda on your platform. And YouTube says, yeah, come pay us. We'll put it on all of our channels. So Coca-Cola comes and says, hey, we want to market on your platform. YouTube says we're going to charge you X amount of dollars to market on our platform. So now YouTube gets money from Coca-Cola. I'm only naming one brand. YouTube gets money from Coca-Cola. And then YouTube says, we're going to put it on the channels. Boom. So they're advertising Coca-Cola on the channels. Now YouTube tells all of the people who's on their platform watching, if you don't want to see Coke ads, give us money and we'll skip the ads. We'll skip the commercials for you. So YouTube's collecting money from Coca-Cola to show ads. And now YouTube's collecting money from us so that the ads don't have to be shown to you. All right, cool. So they're making money that way. Now YouTube is also making money from putting ads on channels that's not even monetized yet, because YouTube's saying, hey, this is our platform. This is our platform. And we have requirements for you to be eligible to make money on our platform. Platform's free for you. We'll let you start a channel and everything, but we have requirements. So right now we're getting 100% of the money. And when you get monetized, you still, what's the split? Is it 60-40? I want to say the split is 60-40. I want to say the split is 60-40. So even when you get monetized, YouTube backs up from you and they go, all right. Congratulations, M-Tip, Mr. Think I'm Possible. Congratulations. You've met our threshold. You are now eligible to be monetized. So we're going to take only 40% because we were getting 100%. Your channel's been making us money, by the way. So thank you. All right. We'll give you 60%. So even when people give super chats, and I'm like notorious for like hooking people up, right? Whenever I join other people's lives, I'm not even talking about being on like being on the actual stage, like being part of the video. When I tap into people's lives, like I would donate. So let's say somebody gives you $1. Somebody donates $1 while you're going live. Out of that dollar, YouTube's keeping 60 cents of it anyway. YouTube got their hands so deep into our pockets. Even when somebody gives you a super chat, YouTube is taking a percentage of that. Now, I know, because if someone's going to be like, well, it's their platform. You ain't paying for it, so whatever. That's the reason why whenever people go live, they'll put their Cash App in the corner, because the moment you put your Cash App on the screen, YouTube can't tap into that money. That's from you to me or me to you. The middleman is getting cut out. That's the reason why people do it. That is the reason why people do it. Yes, that's crazy. So they get part of your tip. That's BS. Correct. They get part of your tip. And I know, like Ken, I know it sounds like I'm complaining. I'm just bringing this stuff up to the light. I'm just bringing it up to the light. That's all I'm doing. I'm grateful to be on this platform. I'm grateful to be able to make a couple of bucks, right, on this platform, because what it does, like truth be told, it helps offset the cost of shoes. Now, for other content creators, man, you got people that's making thousands, 5, 10s, 20s, 50s of thousands of dollars every month. Shout out to them. I ain't hating, right? I would love to be there. Definitely not there, right? I would love to be there, but so I'm definitely not hating. But for the people that's literally making the crumbs, especially on the shorts, like myself, I'm a crumb snatcher. They're talking about taking my crumbs away, and I'm like, why? I'm not even banking like that. And then you'll leave the requirements. Well, if you're getting 10 million views in 90 days, you walk away unscathed. I'm not even trying to sound like a hater, but it's almost like, oh, so for the people that's already done made it on this platform, cool. I'm not saying change anything for them neither. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not a hater. But what I'm trying to say is like, oh, so for the people that's already making freaking 20, 30K a month, oh yeah, just everything just normal for them, right? It should be normal for everybody who's freaking monetized on your platform. It just leave it the same. That's like my whole argument. I'm not a Robin Hood. I'm not saying steal it from the rich to give to the poor. I'm not saying none of that. Leave it alone. We have already met your requirements to be monetized. Now you're going to change the requirements after we made it into your program? That's greed. I know greed when I see it. I'm gonna call a spade, man. I'm gonna call a spade. I know greed when I see it. If I turn around and tell y'all, look, man, y'all need to be doing 100 push-ups every day, and then when I see all of y'all can start doing 100 push-ups, well, we need to do 200 a day if you want to stay on. Come on, man, that's messed up. And if I'm going to change the requirements, hence the reason why we have the word that's called grandfathered, right? You are grandfathered in. Y'all ain't got to do 200 push-ups, man. Y'all did the 100 back then, but because people are getting stronger, I'm gonna change the requirements or what have you. My new system is 200 push-ups. But for everybody who made it in the door with the 100, you good. You grandfathered in. Man, you don't go to the people that's grandfathered in, changing the requirements on them. It's jacked up. It seems unethical, to be honest with you. It really does seem unethical, depending on how it's being done and what we're talking about. You should be grandfathered in. Well, this is what they said. You are grandfathered in with your long form, not with your shorts. We're going to snatch your crumbs away. Man, oh man. Man. All right. All right. My bad, y'all. Let me run through some of these comments. I'm gonna do a few. Is there a way you can adjust to when the ad gets played on your video? Yes. So you, the content creator, you can actually add ads onto your video. Me, I tend to do what's called moderate. So whenever I press the moderate button, YouTube itself kind of strategically place the ad, in your video. If you want to get aggressive with it, I can add ads on my video. But I guess like the downside to that is for people that don't have premium and get stuck watching the ads, whenever you're watching something, you don't want to get hit with an ad every 40 seconds or every minute and a half because you might click away. You know what I mean? You're like, yo, I'm really enjoying this content, but every minute, there's a 17-second ad or whatever, popping up and you're like, and you skip on to the next video. Not because you're not enjoying the content, primarily because you're like, dang, I'm like, the ads, Jesus, these ads keep popping up. You know what I mean? So it's, you can go real heavy, you can go real aggressive with the ads, but you might lose that viewer because let's just be honest, it's interrupting their experience, right? That's why we love watching Hulu and Amazon Prime and HBO Max and Netflix and all that stuff because there's no commercials there. You know what I mean? Let me see. Viewers have to watch full ad as well. That helps us out tremendously. Correct. Absolutely. That does help out the content creator. Let me tell you something. I can pull up my phone right now and show you all. I've liked a lot of videos. For every time Q has a video up and I get to see her video, or Lewis and Where Your Kicks 26, J Elevate, all of you. There's a lot of people that I follow, and the very first thing I do is I tap that like button, because the way YouTube is set up now, and please, I don't want to go on another rant. I don't want to go on another rant. Your subscriber count doesn't mean jack diddly anymore. YouTube had changed. They changed up the algorithm, and your subscriber count don't mean a thing. Not anymore. It doesn't even mean anything. The only reason why your subscriber count matters is so that you can meet YouTube's threshold of 1,000 subscribers. But after that, it doesn't matter. And that's not just for me. Viewership has changed. Go over to Homer Simpson. I watched that cat. I've been watching him for for multiple years, right? Jay the Sneaker Guy. I've been watching him for multiple. The Vintage, Tony D2 Wild. I've been watching a lot of these people for a very long time, right? Go over to Foreman Simpson DNA show, DJ. Cool cat, by the way. I chat with DJ from time to time. Go over and take a look at Foreman Simpson. If I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna take a guess. They got 900,000 subscribers. 900,000 subscribers on his channel. And when he drops a video, he consistently get about, on average, 30,000, 40,000 views per video, which is awesome. But the point that I'm trying to make is, if the man has 900,000 subscribers and he's only getting 40,000 views on average, I'm not saying they don't get more, because they do, but if I was to average it out, they get about 30,000 views per video, which is out of control. I would love to be there, right? So I'm showing them love. I'm not hating, but he should be getting more views than that. If you got 900,000 followers, he should be getting more than 30,000 views on average. Well, the reason why he's not is because YouTube, every time they drop a video, YouTube's not sending his video out to 900,000 people. They're just not. And that goes for all of us. That literally goes for all of us. Thumbs up for this live. All right, man, I'm gonna do some comments. We got facts. Ken said, man, you're not complaining. You're just speaking facts, 100%. All right, 40% is what YouTube takes, so it's the 60-40 split. Q said, you're schooling us tonight. BMW Strategy said, it's crazy how these platforms get all their money. Like, I just sold some shoes on eBay, and I did not know they were promoted, so I'm not dealing with a hefty tax. And I do understand the cost of doing business, right? Because I run a business, right? So I do understand the cost of doing business, but man, it's almost like these corporations, man, it's almost like the bigger and bigger they get, the more money they make. You would think that they'll be there, like there will be some sort of perk or benefit to the people, to the consumer, right? And it's like the little guy gets the short end of the stick. It's like, if you really look at it, for the sake of humanity, why should the skinniest person, the most malnutrition person, why should they get the least amount of food? Just for the sake of like humanity, just for the sake of like integrity, right? Just doing the right thing when no one's watching, right? Just for the sake of like humanity, if somebody is malnourished, why would you take the crumbs away from the malnourished? The crumbs. Why would you take the crumbs away from the malnourished? All right, I don't even want to go there because that's gonna get me upset. So like always, the rich get richer. Yes. I didn't even see this comment. And that's the normal people who have to put up with their BS so they can make more money while we don't. Oh my goodness. I didn't even see that comment. And that was at 6:13. That was all right. So they just want to make more money, and they don't care who it hurts as long as they make more money. And that is the corporate world. That's how it is in a corporate world. Not every corporation is the same. I'm not ignorant. I'm not going to use like these ambiguous words, right? Always and all and forever and, never and stuff like that. I'm not going to use those ambiguous words, but generally speaking, that's just the corporate world, right? Right? They want to charge more money, more for less. You go to your favorite restaurant. Of course, it costs more money, and of course, you're probably getting less food, more for less, and it just keeps changing. Look at these. Let's bring it around to these sneakers. I say it all the time: Nike, Jordan Brand, and everybody else. 200 and something bucks for a sneaker. Okay. All right. You want to charge me 200 bucks for a sneaker? Cool. So as a consumer, let me tell you what I would like to have. If I'm paying retail for this sneaker, here it comes. Can you please give me some nice quality? Not too much to ask for. Can you give us a little quality control? Make sure there's no glue stains. Sneaker get wet, half wet one time, and it's dye all over the place. Y'all remember the Jordan 4? Was it the Jordan 4 or the Jordan 3? It was one of them. So somebody help me out here. One of the Alma Manier, I want to say it was a Jordan 4. It came with like a red, I don't know what it was, a scarf or towel. I don't know what it was. It was a red something that came inside. And even on my pair, the stuff, it bled off into the inside of the box. For some people, it bled off into their sneakers, right? But the point that I'm trying to make is, all right, if you're gonna charge us, like justify it, like look out for the little guy. Let me say it plainly. Pause. I'm about to beat you over your head. But wait, there's more. Do you see like the old school infomercials? Let me show you I'm about to take advantage of you, but I'm gonna make you feel good about it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like, I'm about to take advantage of you and you're gonna know that this was, a straight bend over action. Nah, man. Like, let me give you a little back massage. Let me work this thing. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why I'm saying that is, all right, fine. If you're gonna charge us 200 something bucks, right? Because even with Jordan 1s, you're up in the 195s now. But whatever, if you're gonna charge us that, then give us some presentation. Go ahead and throw in an extra set of laces. Go ahead and give us a shoe tree every once in a while. Give us a hang tag. Give us that quality control. Give us that premium materials, that we're paying this $200 and something for. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. Nope. Want to give us some generic box. No more laces, no cards, no real shoe trees, none of that stuff. They tend to give us an abundance of paper. I mean, I'm not complaining there because before you know it, they'll take that away. It'll be another way to cut costs, right? Stop giving so much paper. Even though we don't really need all the paper, they give it, right? But that'll probably end soon, and then here we go, we start talking about the quality control. I get it. Oh, it's a GR. Shut up and just wear the shoe. Yeah, I understand that, but we also got the right as a consumer. We also have the right to let these companies know. This is just in general. This isn't just attacking. Like, this is in general. Like, as a consumer, right? As the person who spends their money, we have the right to express like there needs to be good quality. There needs to be good customer service. If I'm spending my money, man, what are you doing for me? I used to always say, this is gonna sound so funny to some people. I used to always say this whenever it comes to voting. When it comes to voting, I don't care whether it's on a presidential level or you're talking about your city council. No lie, I will be at a meeting and I will raise my hand and be like, what are you going to do for me? If I was to vote for you, how does it have an impact for me? Oh, well, we're going to put up Section 8 housing. I'm not on Section 8. That doesn't benefit me. That doesn't have an impact on me. How do I benefit from putting you in office? Oh, well, food stamps is going to increase. I'm not on food stamps. I know it sounds selfish, but if you want my vote, I'm going to have to get selfish. Well, how do I benefit? How do I benefit? Watch this. The same thing goes for this channel or everyone's YouTube channel. Man, every YouTube guru that you see, they say when it comes to content creation, you have to provide value. If you can have the dopest channel, if you are not providing value to whoever you are trying to talk to, man, people are not going to watch your content. And when I say value, I'm talking about it, man. It has to be entertaining. It has to, it has to be some sort of value that us content creators are giving to y'all, the viewer. Because the moment you're not getting any value from it, you don't want to watch it. It ain't no different than anything else, right? I don't want to spend money to go to the movies to go watch a boring movie. I don't want to do that. When I was younger, I used to go to the movies all the time just to get out of the heat and get into some air conditioning with the reclining seats. No, I wouldn't even care about the movie. I'd go in there to take a nap. All right, my bad, y'all. Off the soapbox. All right, let's run through these comments because I'm sure I got some catching up to do. Smash that like button. I appreciate you. I appreciate the love. I do the same for y'all. Respect. Nah, 100% Q. 100%. Always be showing love. All right, so the reality is the more subscribers you have, the higher propensity, more subscribers you will gain and viewership. That is correct. That is correct. There is something with the human psyche, right? To where when we see large quantities, it's like psychology actually. When we see large like qualities and quantities of things, we tend to think that it's better just because of the crowd or the viewership. Or in the sneaker world, maybe, some might call it the hype, right? But I'll even take it out of the sneaker world for a second and put it into like food. Let's say you're hungry and you're a new side of town and you're not really familiar with like what's popping. In today's culture, we have our phones, so we can look up reviews and all that stuff. But let's just put that aside and just for the sake of the visuals. Let's say there's a taco stand. There's two Mexican restaurants and there's two taco stands, right? You look over here to the left and you got 50 people waiting outside waiting to get their tacos. And you look over at the stand at the right and there's two people over there and there's no line. Now, depending on how you are, whatever, I'm not saying everybody's the same, but the point that I'm trying to make is most people will flock over to where you got the 50 people waiting because in their mind, because they see a crowd of people, they're going to naturally assume that their food is better while the line is out the door and blah, 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 blah. When in all reality, what could be happening is that place is just more popular, but this place got the better food. But this place has gone viral because some influencer be making their TikToks, eating their tacos, right? So that place has gone viral, but this place actually got better food. And not everybody's the same, but the point that I'm trying to make is people would tend to go with the flow and kind of fluctuate to the crowd, right? Now let's put that into the YouTube platform, right? I'm gonna use the sneaker world as well. I'm not clapping at nobody because, like I said, I'm not a hater, right? But the point that I'm trying to make is, if J Elevate has 20,000 subscribers and Mr. Think only got 2,200, and J Elevate puts a video up and Mr. Think puts up a video, then people are going to flow over to J Elevate because he got 20,000 subscribers. So his subscriber count mentally is going to make it appear like he knows more or he makes better content or provides better value, whatever it might be. Let's say it's not a hate deal, but people will fluctuate towards the higher number just because it's a higher number. Because, they got 20,000 subscribers for a reason, I guess. So there is like a psychology behind a subscriber. You gonna eat your cornbread? That's a classic. That is a classic. If everybody always did the right thing when nobody was watching, we would have a world peace by now. That is a fact. But that's the reason people are rich. They don't care about nobody but themselves and their money. And it is amazing on how that works. That is like literally amazing. Johnny Felton in the building. Ayo, Johnny, man. Ayo, Jay. This message is going out to Jay and Johnny. Let me tell you something, man. These guys did a phenomenal job, man, with their videos. If y'all have not seen it, my bad. Let me take this banner off. I had this joint tickering the whole time. It was on from like a previous live. Whatever. Please go watch Jay Elevate and Johnny. They put up a video, man. Let me tell you something, man. Johnny, you're such a well-spoken individual. Like, he has like that super calm. You have a really good voice, but he has like that. He has like that smooth, man. I wish I was that smooth. Actually, I'm not. I'm a New Yorker, man. I'm loud and boisterous, and Johnny's like, Jay was like, you know, out of a 1 to 10, what do you? I definitely give it an 11. I mean, just take a look at the materials on this thing. They did a phenomenal job on this right here. Yo, my guy Johnny is such well mannered, man. I love it. I love it. I'm about to study. You deserve to be studied, sir. You deserve to be studied. I love it, man. I love it. All right. Now that I done ranted about this whole YouTube thing for an hour, I need to catch up on some news. Right. I need to catch up on some news. So I'm gonna pull up nice kicks. Oh, my pleasure, brother. My pleasure. Like I said, very articulate. I love it. Very articulate. I was gonna make a video, and I still might do it, just for the sake of people who did not tap into the live tonight. I was gonna make a video about these M&M 4s because I definitely have something to say about these Encore 4s. Let me pull up the sneaker ed. The sneaker eds. These black infrared Jordan 11 low samples. I mean, I am not too much of an 11 low person, but I ain't gonna lie. I like the way these look. All right, let me go into my screen share real quick. Screen share. The sneaker ed. All right. I'll come back to the comments here because when I'm in the screen share mode and when I'm like scrolling down, I can't see like the main screen because I'm on this screen. So I'm not ignoring y'all. I will come back to it. So all right, Z Sneakerhead, let's see here. All right, so here goes a picture of these 11 low samples, if y'all can see that. Yeah, that actually looks pretty clean. I might start rocking 11 lows. I love number one. I love Jordan 11s. I love Jordan 11s. I just don't have any 11 lows. But I think I am finally breaching my low season. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When I was in New York, man, I had on my Better with Time, my Nigel Sylvester Better with Times. Oh man, love wearing them joints. I had on my brick after bricks, man. Love wearing those. All right, breaking. We got a linen Jordan 4 women's officially returning on June 5th of 27. Yeah, I can see those sitting around. Clean shoe, white shoe, but yeah, those will be lingering out. Yo, let me ask y'all, let me get a take on this. What are your thoughts on putting the Nike Air on a Jordan 10? Now, I am going to give y'all a full transparency. When I first saw this, I was like, ugh. And I wasn't saying because it's I wasn't saying because it looks bad. I was more saying because oh man, yeah, the jump man is supposed to be on the Jordan 10. It's almost like I feel like this is like a man. I feel like this is such a push for Nike to slap Nike Air and everything. This don't belong on the 10. And I like 10s. J Elevate is like our 10 guy. I love the way a 10 look. And you shouldn't put this. You shouldn't put this on the 10. All right. Let's use a Jordan 1. Let's go ahead and take away the Wings logo, Nike, and put a Nike Air where the Wings logo is at. That's not going to be fire. I'm telling you right now, like, I am not going to be like, oh, a Jordan 1 got Nike Air on it now instead of a Wings logo? No, man. Leave my Wings logo alone. Okay. I got to hit some comments because I know somebody chimed in on it. He said, let's go. We got a shout out to Johnny. Johnny was good, fam. Tricky said those are clean. I'm pretty sure he's talking about the 11s. Trick in the bill. What up, fam? My guy's a truck driver. I had a chance to hang out with him when I was back in New York. He took some time off. His birthday was on Saturday, so happy belated birthday to you once again. We were able to hang out, man, get some family time in, went bowling, ate some food, all that good stuff, man. Family fun time, man. We had a good time. Thanks for tapping in, bro. 11 lows or 9 lows. Oh, okay. Here it goes. Here it goes. What in the world? You see? And Jay is the 10 guy. He said this is taboo. Now, colorway? Oh, colorway fire. Colorway fire. That Nike Air on the back of these 10s, though, I mean, that's insane to me. But this colorway right here is fire. I ain't gonna hold you. I am not even gonna hold you. Colorway fire. Man, this colorway fire. All right, Air Jordan 10 Taxi is currently expected to release on May 21st, 2027. This colorway will introduce Nike Air branding on the heel for the first time in the silhouette's history, replacing the traditional Jumpman branding typically seen on the back of the Air Jordan 10. Now, Jay, let me ask you this question. Ken Norton likes it. Ken Norton said the Nike Air is fire. Could this save? Look, he said the Nike Air on the 10 is diabolical. Jay, could Nike Air branding, and I don't want to say save, because I don't even want to use that word, because if I say can it save the Jordan 10, it sounds like the Jordan 10 needs help. The 10 doesn't need any help. So could this entice a younger generation, or maybe just a different generation, maybe if it's not even just younger, could this draw in a new crowd of 10 lovers by putting Nike Air on the back? That's my question. We got a happy birthday trig from Q. Shout out to Q. She should give me a little birthday shout out. Could this? No. Okay. Good. So you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. Could this make 10s great again? Excuse me. Hello. The thing about Air Jordan 10s, excuse me, Nike Air on the back. All right, that's about as good as a Trump impersonation I can do. I don't follow the guy. All right, moving forward. Let me see. Breaking Air Jordan 5. Laney is expected to return on May 15th, 2027. I'm gonna tell you right now, you can shut up and take my money with these. You know, typically with a Laney everything, I'm here for it. I'm here. Yeah, Laney anything. I mean, I'm here. So there's that. Jay said he loves the colorway. I'm sure he's talking about the 10s. Yeah, the colorway's fire. Trixie, thank you for the shout out. Yeah, pretty much Laney anything. I'm here for it. You want some new info? Post Noti Gang. Notification gang. All right, here goes those samples again. So it's nice. This is some subtle hits of red. So it's nice. Black shoe. Nike set to release Diana, Jurassic Black, Purple LeBron, next All-Star Rican Phoenix, LeBron 9 colorway since Nike reissued the model back in 2022. All right. Got some LeBron. All right, here it goes. This is what I wanted to bring up right here. Then what I want to bring up right here. Breaking. Eminem Air Jordan 4 Encore is currently set to release on May 15, 2027. Expect purple accents instead of red. This is what I wanted to make a video about. Johnny said the Laneys are a go. 100%, Johnny. I'm right there with you. All right. She said, LOL at the Orange Man impersonation. This is what I wanted to talk about. The reason why I wanted to talk about this is because, number one, you're going to have different types of people out there, right? You're going to have people that's going to say, like, for starters, you're going to have people that's going to say, I ain't messing with these because y'all done changed the accents to purple. It's supposed to be red, so I ain't messing with them. You're going to have another group of people. So that's one end of the spectrum. you're always gonna have someone who's gonna be like, pass, I'm good, right? But then you're also gonna have like the opposite end of the spectrum, like that complete opposite that's gonna say, I don't care if they put pink on there, I'm getting them. You know what I mean? Shut up and take my money. You know what I mean? So I don't care what, you know, and I can respect both sides of that. I have an opinion, you know, with this, and I definitely want to hear y'all opinion on it. Comment, go ahead and drop a comment. I'll highlight it. My opinion is, you'll hear me say from time to time, sneakers don't sit, colorways do, right? It's not so you know when we have sneakers that's readily available. Now sometimes you know we have them GRs and they're mass produced or whatever. Blah 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 blah. There are multiple factors. Could be the economy and the times you're dealing with and all that stuff. You know what I mean? There are multiple factors that plays into it. But generally speaking, you know, when you have a silhouette sitting, it's you know it could be because it's just not the most desired colorway. With that being said, my opinion is I think they should not call this the Encore if you're not going to have the original Encore colors. Maybe Nike and Jordan Brand can call this a remastered or reimagined or remix, whatever word you want to use on it, spin with a twist, whatever. Yeah, but maybe you shouldn't call it the Encores. That's just my opinion on it because you've changed the colorway. Now, I want to prove a point. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, um, let's just say they went with a blood red or a fire engine red, or maybe like a light red to where it almost looked a little pinkish or, you know, strawberry wood. I don't know, but it was still red. At least it's still red, right? But the moment you change the color on it and you remixing it, just call it a reimagine. I don't know. Call it the Encore 2.0s. That's what I'm trying. I don't know. Just call it something else because it's gonna throw it off that you're calling it the original when it's definitely you know, a color change. Now I understand for the people that have the originals and want to make sure they maintain their value, the original Encores, you know, they were for all friends and family pairs and stuff like that. I don't think there was that many released. I want to say it was like 70 something pairs. It was like 50 pairs, 50 something, 50 pairs the first time, and then like 23 pairs the second time around. So I don't know, 70 something pairs. But and watch this. I understand. So whether you slap a Nike Air on the back in order to show the difference, just like what they did with the Undefeated Force, right? So you can slap a Nike Air in the back, or maybe the tag on the tongue. You know, maybe instead of a Jumpman, you put an E there. I don't know. You could have made changes to the shoe without changing the color, and that's the only point that I'm trying to make. That's just my point. Let me switch over screens here and take a look at some comments here. Johnny Felton says the Jumpman on Uncle 4 should have been gold, in my opinion. And I do not have an issue with them changing the color. My main issue is them changing the color and keeping it the same name. It's almost like did you not think we would notice? But to Johnny's point, gold would be dope. A gold hit on this would be fly. You can go ahead and put that gold on that Jumpman. You can go ahead and put it behind the tongue there. It says Eminem in reverse there. You can put it on the tongue. I don't know what the outsoles are looking like right now, but you can do that too. It says Nike should put Eminem name on the back of the heel tab with a mic. Look at that. Dope idea. Dope idea. Fresh, dope idea. Very fresh, dope idea. Man, oh man, oh man. Now, before I get up out of here, I want to pull up the toy yellows because Space Jams. All right, so I will remain reserved. But Space Jams, these bad boys are coming home. Detailed look at the 2026 Space Jam Air Jordan 9, released on September 19th with $215. There is absolutely no doubt about it. These bad boys is coming home. Look at the packaging, the box there, Toon Squad. I love it. I love it. Looks amazing. Yeah. Absolutely love it. Come on. Let me find these toy yellows and we gonna get them on up out of here. Special box packaging goes crazy. That is sick. Is it confirmed that the 11s are not dropping? I don't know who and where I heard that from, but are the 11s are those on like celebrating the 30th anniversary of Space Jam? This upcoming AJ11 George inspiration. Because I thought they were getting delayed or something. Yeah, that all green is crazy though. We'll call these the Kermit the Frogs. I'm gonna put some pink laces in there. I call it the Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggies. Oh, that is sick though. Them insoles are crazy. Yeah, the very very last. Oh, yeah, yeah. Air Jordan 4 bread returns November 28th. Those is coming home. Retail 230, full family size, and be a GR, man. That should be a pretty easy cop. If you like fours, I don't know one person who like fours and say they don't like bread fours. So there's that. Those will be coming home. Let me find these toy yellows. Oh, them 10s look clean. Some linen 10s. Yeah, let's go ahead and snap a Nike Air on the back of that too. Yeah, let's slap on a Nike Air. The heck we got on the back of these? Hi, my name is Freaky Slim Shady. So Jay, to your point, see how they put hi, my name is Slim Shady on the back of these threes? They could have done something with the fours, brother. White cement fours, I talked about that. Those are the originals. I'm looking forward to those. Just give me my money. The paperboy joints. Nigel Sylvester. All right, here we go. Finally. Well, I've been kind of looking for. I'm looking forward to these, man. I'm definitely looking forward to the toy yellows. I am looking forward to these as well. Regardless of wherever they sit, sell out, full family size running. You know what I mean? Like, dropping September 5th. I am actually looking forward to these. Man, shout out to everybody, man, who's tapped into the live stream today, man. It was a pleasure seeing y'all. Make sure you stay tuned. It looks like we might be doing a little pop-up live tomorrow. I don't know exactly who's going to be in the building, but guess what? When it's one of us, it's all of us. So, shout out to everybody who's there. I'm going to do these comments here. Mr. Think, what about those kill? Those kill wars are sick, bro. Now, I know some people were kind of getting a little crazy, about the colors or whatever. I think the kill wars are fire, to be honest with you. Them drinks is dope. He said they can keep the Grinch 11s. Ooh, that's a good name for that. The Grinch 11s. Oof. I know they're almost like some undefeated 11s. Look like they even had like some orange undertones on on the outsole. It's like, yeah, throw some orange laces in there. Let's call them undefeated, right? Sheesh. But shout out to everybody who's tapped in. Make sure to holler us tomorrow. Like I said, there's gonna be a little pop-up live going on. We don't have a time locked in concrete yet, but we're gonna be on here tomorrow. Man, it's always love, man. Thanks for the support. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to say thank you because I know I did a lot of complaining today, right? But even with that, I'm still grateful. I'm grateful for every opportunity that I have, man, to be on this platform. But I'm really not wanting to like shut my mouth, right? So even when I speak up and say something, I hope it's not too aggressive, but I something still has to be said, right? I still have to say it, you know what I mean, and not come off as ungrateful. But so I'm grateful for this platform because one thing that this platform has helped me do, and even though I do have other things set up, just in life in general, but one thing this platform has helped me do is it's helped me get my voice and my opinion, my face, and all that stuff just out into the world, man. Nobody gets to live forever, man, and this platform actually helps out with my legacy. You know what I mean? So whether I've been able to put a smile on someone's face, you know what I mean, or maybe cheer somebody up throughout the day, or share some sort of valuable information to them. If I've been able to help just at least just one person, I've always said this: if I can just help one person, I'd keep doing it. So whatever's next for me on this platform, whether it's me getting another channel or multiple channels or whatever, wherever it's at, I want to tell you all thank you, man. It's always loving this end, man. Tap that like button on your way out if you haven't done it already. It's always love, man. I appreciate y'all. And I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. We out.